Hello. Actually, it's past midnight. It's about 12:10. My name is Sohail. I'm 40 years old from Iran. I've studied BA in electronics and I have a MBA in finance. I've been working as an account manager in Huawei company for the past 7 years. I've also had some self-studies in the interactive design and game design. Actually, about the differentiation of my first version of personal brand canvas and second one, I should say that my first version was so detailed and complete. I even had my MBTI test in it because I was familiar with such a test, personality test, before knowing the 16 personalities that you mentioned during the module. I have had a slight change though in my identity part, especially. I changed my goal section and wanted to align with my Ikigai chart. It was very nice. Also, I have always carrying my Ikigai chart. If it was obvious, I had it here with me. I know also I know about the Ikigai chart, but knowing is not always using. And this program showed me that how applicable are each tools that are being taught in this module. I'm sure that I will use Brand Canvas from now on and update it timely. It was one of my most useful tools that it was introduced to me in the past months. The other change in the identity section comes back to the statement I mentioned that I don't like people with low IQs and blah, blah, blah. Which I removed this statement. I will tell why. Another massive thing that I learned throughout this module was how to work in a multidisciplinary team with diverse culture and different capabilities. Also, there was a huge age gap between me and most of the classmates. I'm almost 20 years older than most of them. How to cope with such a team environment was my biggest and first challenge in this module, which I overcame successfully. I put all the mindset away that you're older, you know much, you have more experience. I try to respect and be open toward every of my classmates in any age, with any background. I really like the way you and Salius always try to diversify the teams. Especially, I remember that in the Lego exercise, Salius intentionally gave the leader role to me, and oh man, that was one of my greatest challenges. For someone with my experience and background, I think I can go through this very easily. I felt too confident at the beginning, but I faced so many challenges along this exercise. Um, but at least I can mention how to manage, how I learned to manage my temper, especially versus people who don't follow me in the group while I'm doing the leadership of such things. And there's one last minor change I added to my personal brand canvas is related to the investment section that I added the learning Dutch language item to it. Now I want to talk about myself and what I learned from this module a bit if the times allows me. One of the things that I learned through the process was during the Johari window exercise when I asked one of my team members that what do you think of me? He said, you're so idealistic. I should confess that at the beginning of the exercise, I told myself, how on earth someone in such a short period can judge me or do some criticize on me. But this comment about me was so valid. Even during the DT sprint, one of my team members told me that, so hey, you overthink a lot. Well, yes, I know that perfectionist boy inside me who could reflect himself to the class and my teammates, maybe your lecturers, dear lecturers, in such a brief time. And my mission for the rest of this program is to face my inner perfectionist boy, to control him, to reduce its impact on my teamwork performance. The other impressive experience was in the exercise that we should guide our team members to write some words with closed eyes, which I learned to think of picking up the right tools before diving into the challenge for the most optimized and efficient way. The last one I can mention here before the time is up, I'm stressed, is that every team needs rules. People need to follow the rules to succeed in both the Lego exercise and the game exercise, which Shinit went through to one of the sessions. We had to make the rules at the beginning of the exercise to achieve the objectives. Keeping the members following the rules is also another big challenge, which I somehow failed, somehow managed to do, and I learned how to manage it. My final words are that I need to keep learning day by day, and this program with its hands-on approaches is very good opportunity for me to achieve one of my goals that is also stated in my personal brand canvas. Thanks, keep up the excellent job, and